Okay, for a second year in a row, Saw has been beaten by an overly hyped movie. That having been said, someone asked me to do, from Grindhouse, Planet Terror. I figured, why just do Planet Terror? Why not do Planet Terror, Death Proof? Also hit the spoof movie trailers, as well as do something else Grindhouse related. I'll get to that probably towards the end. Okay, so start first with Planet Terror. Out of the double bill for this, I enjoyed Planet Terror more. When I think Grindhouse and the movies that I've seen that are Grindhouse, I picture a lot more kind of like dirty, gritty, whenever it comes to certain scenes that we missing, lots of violence, lots of gore, and some sex situations, which you see a lot of that in Planet Terror. Now, essentially, it's like an onslaught of zombies. And it is good old-fashioned, like, bizarre, pulsating, people getting shot, blood, gore, everywhere, gooey goodness. I always love anything zombie-related where somebody gets into a helicopter, angles a blade down, and like holding a lawnmower, guts, body parts everywhere, good stuff, great, love it, put the kids to bed, watch that stuff all night long. And I loved how it was super over the top. That's what made Planet Terror so awesome. It was just as over the top as you can get for a horror movie. Bruce Willis did a good job, Rose McGowan did a good job. When they put like the prosthetic on it, it was essentially a machine gun. And then towards the end, it was a mini gun when they showed like the in the future sequence. I loved it. Thought it was great. It was as B can get. It worked. Great puff sequences. I loved it. Great movie. Death Proof. Not a huge Tarantino fan. This one didn't have anywhere near as much of that like gritty feel to it. Really great acting, though. I mean, great dialogue sequences. But this movie, I would almost rather watch as the ending car chase. I didn't care at all about the build-up for it, but that ending car chase is epic. That is how you do a car chase. You take two cars, a camera crew, and you just drive. You strap somebody to the hood of a car, and you drive in this just amazingly orchestrated, beautiful car chase. And when he gets shot, he's like, yeah, that's right. I was like, oh my God, pouring booze on it, crying like a little girl. And then the ending beatdown during the credits, very satisfying. The first, 3/4 of it, where you just have, the one car accident, even though they do actually link the two movies together, because you see the same doctors in the same hospital in Death Proof, it was okay. I loved seeing it in the theaters. There were some people who actually got up and left because they didn't know that there was going to be, missing scenes and all that. When I bought them on DVD, I didn't like them as much. This is a concept that plays better with lots of people. Now, what I also really loved was, the burrito commercial that they had in there, and then when you watch Death Proof, they're drinking, soda from the burrito stand they talked about, during the commercials. Now, I have to, of course, go with the fake trailers. There it is. It's Acuna Boys. Okay. See, Acuna Boys. I do have notes that I type up just to make sure. Oh, man. I'll be honest. I've met Danny Trejo. Dude is a trip to meet. Awesome guy. Short. Well, he's short to me and I'm 6'3". This is currently in the works being a feature film. I am super looking forward to Machete. I thought that is by far a Grindhouse trailer. That was beautiful. Werewolf on the SS, with the exception of Nicolas Cage as Fu Manchu, it was kind of okay. You know, it was fine. Now, there was mention of this becoming an actual movie. However, if they didn't film a lot of it, it might be kind of hard. Because there are two wrestlers in that trailer. One we know is Vladimir Kozlov. The other one we know is Test. And Test is no longer with us. But essentially, you know, it's a women in prison, Nazi death camp, zombie, werewolf movie. Machete. I won't even tell you the premise of that. Look up the Machete trailer, watch it, you'll be like, man, I want to pay to see this movie. Don't. Thanksgiving looked pretty epic. I don't mind seeing that. Eli Roth does a pretty good job when it comes to the bizarre pseudo-slasher flick. But apparently if you were in Canada, there was Hobo with a Shotgun. So, now on to the bonus I'm going to throw in here. House of the Dead Overkill. If you really do enjoy like a Grindhouse style, that's into this game. If you like the light gun shooters, again, this is a pretty decent game. But the Grindhouse elements either bring you in more or take you out of the game. That and you have unlimited continues, so you can kind of beat it in the day you rent it. The only problem is when you get higher scores, you get money helps upgrade guns and get you better guns. But if you just want to play through to beat it, you can play through to beat it. And, you know, good Grindhouse feel, nice game, it's to be on the easy side. So, Planet Terror and Death Proof, if you want to see them, rent them, get some friends together, watch them. And those buddies like light gun games for the Wii, let's get House of the Dead Overkill.